what's up guys? My name is Iann Dior, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new song by Mudvayne called Sticks and Stones. Now this song is in drop B tuning, so your strings are going to be B, F sharp, B, okay, and then it's E, G sharp, C sharp. So get yourself a tune, and then we're going to get started on this lesson. Okay, so intro, and this kind of ties into the verse as well a little bit. So we're rocking 4 chords here. So it's going to be a 10th fret of your A string. Of course, though, we are tuned down, so keep that in mind. So 10th fret of the A, and then it's going to be 12 here of the G. And you're kind of muting, you're in between the D string there. And you're going to take that shape, so it's your first chord, and just slide it down to the 9 and the 11 now. Okay? Keeping that same shape. Again, you're muting your in-between string, your D here. Okay, and then you're gonna go down one more. Now you're on 8th fret of the A, 10th fret of your G. And then again, keeping that shape, sliding all the way down. Now you're on 3rd fret A with the mute on the D, and then 5th fret of the G. So all together. So that's the first one, and then we repeat it. And instead of going down here to your 3rd fret, you're now gonna take this shape, okay? And you're gonna go up to the 13th fret though, okay? 13 and 15 of the G, okay? So first time is this. Second time, up, and then it repeats. Down to the 3. And then right to the 13 again. So it loops it twice, but it just, again, down. 13. Okay? And those chords and that exact progression is just consistent throughout the entirety of the song, so that's going to tie into our next part of the verse. Okay, so what is this verse? It's really, like I said, it's the same chords kind of repeated, but just a slight little difference in the pattern here. And then we kind of kick into where Chad's vocals really, start with that first verse. So again, we're starting here on the 10th. You got 10 of the A, okay, and then you got the 12, so exact same shape there, 12 of the G, so. Okay, but you're just open strumming these, so. Okay, and the only difference from the clean sounding chords is when you're strumming, so you're gonna go right back up. So you're going 10 to the 9, and then it goes right back up, just for a sec, before you go down right there to, 8th fret. So, up, and then so again, 10, 9, 10, 8, and then down to 3. And then the pattern is essentially the exact same, but again, it just kind of tweaks where it goes up. And this is all open strumming. And then the filler part, so this is a little bit different. So we're gonna come on down here, and this is gonna be 3rd fret, pulled off to an open, okay? And that's gonna be on your low string. A B because we're tuned to B right now, but you know, your E. So 3 open, 3 pull off to open. Okay, and that's kind of how it goes. It's pretty straightforward. It's just. Okay, and then we get into. So the verse part of this, it's really straightforward. It's not actually that hard. It's just going to be an open on your E string. That's 4 open. So okay, and then the note there, it's going to be 5th fret of the A. Okay, and that's also 4 chugs as well. And this is all palm muted. So and then so you do that 2 times. Okay, and then the next part, exact same thing, exact same idea, open again on the B. Okay, but instead of that 5th fret of the A, it's gonna be 8th fret now of the A. So first part is. Okay, next section is gonna be 3rd fret now of the E. Same idea though, the 4 chugs. 3rd fret, and then a 5th fret it's going to jump to on the A. So, and then the last one is 2nd fret of the E. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 2nd, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 3rd fret of the A. So, and it's all 2 times each little bit. Okay, and then it kind of goes into that first section of the chorus, which you could play a few different ways, but we're going to show you the first way in a sec here. Okay, so our chorus. Now, if you want to just play the open chords, which is what I'm going to show you first here, that's fine. Or you can also play the original chords that we learned a little bit earlier, or the verse, whatever we're calling those. But those chords are, again, consistent throughout this. But again, if you want to play the open chords, it's going to be an open just on your B, or your A, your E, your A, and your D, okay? And it sounds, really rough because, again, we are tuned down to that drop B tuning right now. So again, open just on all 3 of those. And then 3rd fret of the A, the E, the A, and the D. You're just barring those. So again, open. Then next chord's 3rd fret power chord of the A and the D. So then you got a 5th of the D, obviously. So, but I think 3rd fret power chord of the A. So all together. And then open again. 3rd. And that shape. So again, you're barring 3 on the E, 3 of the A, 3 of the D. And that shape slides up to an 8. So now you're just barring 8, 8, 8 across the A. So, and essentially that's kind of that's all the chords for this chorus part. But again, we'll just do it all together. Okay, repeats, etc. Now, the other part of this is you could play those chords that we learned earlier. So, okay. Either or is fine, honestly, and then it literally ends in the little fill of just a 3 pull off to your open string, and that's all on this E string. Okay, so the bridge of this song is kind of our filler that we learned earlier. So I'm just gonna re-show it though, again, just in case you didn't catch it. So it's just a 3rd fret of the E string here, pull off to an open E. So when he's like, tired, you're just chugging right along. And again, all palm muted for this as well. And then that goes right back into the clean section of the chords. And then it builds. Okay, and when it's building, you're just chugging the open chord there, which, it's just strumming your E, your A, and your E all together and kind of palming it. And then opening up as, momentum builds. Okay, so the end, I can't recall playing this totally 100% accurate. I really needed to hear the drums to really nail this, but it starts off 3rd fret. Okay, again, with that similar idea with the fill, so a 3 pulling off to your open. Okay, so 3 pull to an open, and then 1 pull off to open, so. And then it's open, and you're just hammering 1 to 3. So all together. And then 3 pull off to 1, and then pull off to an open. So. Okay, and then it just kind of, I really got to hear the song to get this right, but after that, you just really want to hear, and you're just kind of chugging along with the drums at this point, because it's something along those lines. But the whole little ending fill is just chugging in between that 3 open to the 1 open, and then the hammer on. And yeah, that's really kind of the whole outro of Sticks and Stones there. Thank you guys so much for checking out this guitar tutorial on Mudvayne's new song, Sticks and Stones. Now, if this helped you out and you were able to learn the song, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and be ready for more future guitar videos. Thanks.